Hey y'all, Former Plant Killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm, and today we are talking about a plant that hates me. It refuses to grow. I'm talking about Nigella Seed, Love in a Mist, Stary-night. You name it, I've tried to grow it with little to no success. Until now. I am mad. Why? Well, let me show you why. I planted Nigella Seed, Stary-night, and Love in a Mist over a week ago. And there's nothing. Nothing. Plenty of Bachelor Buttons. But nothing from my Love in a Mist or Stary-night seeds. Not a sign of life anywhere. So I'm mad. So, what's a girl to do? I'm going to throw these in the refrigerator out of anger. So angry. Actually, I'm just going to throw them in the refrigerator and see if maybe cold stratification will help. If that doesn't work, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But we're going to try because I've not been able to grow these at all. Wasn't able to grow them last year. I thought maybe it's just too warm. And now I can't go grow this year either. So let's throw them in the fridge for a week and try again. This is my plant refrigerator. Get in there and think about what y'all did. That ought to teach them seeds a lesson. We'll see how they feel about not sprouting up in a week. I really hope that they sprout. I really want those flowers in the seed pods. If you're new to my channel, I'm on a flower farm journey. I'm trying to turn this black thumb of death into a green thumb of life and help other former plant killers along the way. If you'd like to join me on this journey, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like. So, Nigella Seed. So, the first time I tried to grow it was in August, which was a big no-go because Nigella doesn't like Louisiana heat. So, that was understandable. Okay, I understand. I don't want to grow for me. Second time I tried to grow it was in September. It was starting to get cooler. It likes cool weather. I thought, great fall planting. Negative. Not one plant came up. Not one. And everything on the packet's like, it's so easy. Just direct sow right into the ground. It's not easy. I'm not direct sowing it in the ground anymore. So, recently, I tried to grow it from inside. So I threw it in the refrigerator, thinking maybe it just needs cold stratification. And I've left it in there for 2 weeks because life just happens. And within that 2 weeks, I got, well, let me show you. So here are my Stary-night and Love in a Mist. You can see they're coming right up. These were planted on 121 is when I planted these. And you can see I'm still getting some germination with the, I don't know if it'll show it right here. You see it, a little green? With the Stary-night. So, it took a long time to get started. And then Love in a Mist is coming up. Still got some germination going on with it, which is crazy to me. So, that's those. So, I've got some coming up, but I did throw some in the freezer. Well, refrigerator. And I thought I threw Stary-night in there with Love in a Mist. I did not. I just threw Love in a Mist in there. I just threw these 2 seed packets in the refrigerator. And now I can't find Stary-night. Where did it go? I don't know. I guess I've looked through my seed box like 20 times. I cannot find it. I looked everywhere. I did find some random seed packets. I didn't know I had, like, bread seed poppy was just sitting on my table. So I've got to start being more organized. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and start Love in a Mist again, just to have plenty of flowers. I'm also going to go ahead and start some Bachelor Buttons and get those going. And I've also got a great palette of those. They look so much like weeds. But I want lots of Bachelor Buttons this year, so I'm going to go ahead and get more of those going. And they're a cool season flower. So what I found out, where in our zone, zone 8B, we can actually go ahead and get these started inside as seedlings and then plant them out in October, and they'll survive our winter, and by now I would have flowers coming out of the ground. That'd be so amazing. But hey, that's a lesson for next year. So come October, August, September, we'll be putting out videos of starting seedlings inside and putting them out and seeing how they do really overwintering step by step. Because I've never done it, besides the ranunculus, which those were easy. Well, okay. They haven't been easy. But I knew what to do with them. Knew it. These other plants, I'm figuring out as I go, looking at resources as I go. So, today we are going to plant these into some trays. And the reason I want to do it in these trays is first I'll put them in here, and then I'll put a dome on top. Once they germinate, these will come out and save space in my seed area. But just to help with germination, I put these in here, which do take up space with the dome. Once they start popping up, the dome comes off, these come out, boom! And then when they're ready, I'll just throw them out in the garden, pot and all. So let's get started. I've got some moist seed starting mix here. If you're new to my channel and haven't heard me say it, you always want your seed mix to already be wet. Well, moist. Where you can clump it and it kind of holds. If you were to just put dry dirt in this, then the seeds, and then try to water it, the seeds are going to go everywhere. Trust me on this. So, let me get this filled up with dirt. Okay, so, let's get some... Oh my gosh. Guys. I've been tearing my house apart and getting so frustrated because I can't find my Stary-night mix. I've got to learn to read. So I just went to move my Love in a Mist away. And I see this Love in a Mist. But then I see, in very fine writing, Stary-night mix. I had it the whole time. The whole time. And the winner is Jessie for the Get Mad for No Reason award. Oh, Lord. Y'all, just bless my heart. Bless my heart. I'm so glad I found these, though. Alright, so let's get them going. And I'm just going to put these directly on top. And I think I'm going to let this whole thing be Stary-night mix is what I'm going to do. Because it germinated a little bit slower than regular Love in a Mist. So I'm going to let it do its own thing. And those non-plant killers who have been gifted with a beautiful green thumb and have successfully grown this, if you've got advice, tips, please, Lord, leave it down in the comments for me and for other plant killers. Tell us the secret. That is Love in a Mist, growing Nigella seeds, because I'm struggling here, guys. Alright, so now that they're in there, we're going to do the most important step, labeling. Dome on, under the light she goes. Let's get some regular Love in a Mist going in this tray. And the great thing about Love in a Mist, why I'm so determined to grow it, is not only does it make a great filler flower, it makes these awesome seed pods that are just gorgeous in arrangements, and I want to be able to do that. So while I fill this up, I'm going to talk to you. So, took my ACT test yesterday. I'm going back to school. Well, I dropped out of college after going to it for like a year and a half, which was stupid. So stupid. But anyway, so I took my ACT yesterday, and geez, was it hard. Oh, I'd studied for it, but still, math. Guys, I haven't had to do algebra in like 13 years. Oh, it was horrible. Maybe longer than 13 years. Oh, that makes me feel old. Ugh. Anyway, so now that that's out of the way, I'm not having to study for it anymore as much. I think I may go ahead and go for my florist license with Louisiana. It's $100 to get a florist permit, and it's $114 to take the exam. I may do that because in Louisiana, it's a state law. We're the only state that does this, which drives me crazy. But in order to sell arranged flowers, you must have a florist permit, which you can't get without a florist license. So, when they say arranged flowers, they don't mean like actual arrangements. They mean I can't even put a zinnia with a bachelor button, or it's considered arranged. I can only sell bunches without this license. So, I think I'm going to go for it, start studying for it, and seeing what all I've got to learn on it. I feel like a lot of it I already know. I just don't know the, gauge wires florists use, or all the rules for the horticulture items. But if I'm going to keep doing this flower business, I'd really like to be able to sell arranged flowers. I want to give away some of the arrangements that I make, but I also would like to sell them at farmers market. I think it would help me stand out than just bunches. So I think I'm going to go for it. Maybe. Wish me luck. I gotta send in my form and some money as soon as I get that money. Ugh. Okay. So now I got my dirt in here. And we are going to throw in some love in a mist. I've got lots of these. Now that I don't have a wild chicken, I am tempted to maybe throw one or two of these out again and just see what happens. Because I did plant these out sod in October, but I planted them as just regular seeds. I didn't start them indoors. So I think that is definitely something I'll be doing next year, is let's try that method. I don't remember if I did these. My poor brain. It's so fried, y'all, from trying to learn everything at once. Oh. Did I spray the other ones? I don't remember. I think I did. Oh, almost forgot my label. There we go. Throw under the light. Okay. So for my bachelor buttons, I'm going to put them in a much bigger tray, and I'm not going to worry about putting them in individual little cells. The reason is, them suckers grow pretty dang fast, and they get tall fast, and I feel like, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I should be able to separate them pretty easily without having to worry about them getting, tap roots or anything like that. I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm going to go and get my seed mix. I'm going to start with my Bachelor Buttons Classic Romance first. Alright, I'll put the dome on this and cut my string and throw it under the grow lights. And I'll show you what these are going to look like in just a few short weeks, because, man, these babies germinated so fast. It grew way faster than I thought they would. So let's take a look at that. Here are my Bachelor Buttons. They were planted, let's see, give me the stick, 120. 120, and look how big they are. Jeez. Now let me show you how big they're going to get so far, because the ones I did plant in October-ish are doing really well. Let's take a look at them. Here are the ones that I planted in the fall, direct seed, and they're coming up. They look great. The chicken scratched up a good bit of them, but they're looking good. I'm very excited to see how this does. This is the choice mix that you're seeing, and they came up great. The Nigella, the larkspur, and everything else I planted in this area just never popped up at all. If you'd like to see more how to grow videos, be sure to check on this playlist right here. If you'd like to see a video on my grow light system and a review on it, be sure to click on this right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.